So today is another vlog style. We're working on cars. So today we're gonna be working on this thing. As you saw from last video, we did the exhaust, we did side markers, and we did fog lights. Today we got an assortment of things again. We got the intake right here from Cobb. Everything that we got was from Edge Autosport, so I'll leave a link down below on that. I mean, that's primarily what we're going to be using for any Mazda, Ford, Focus, RS, any kind of platform like that, GTR, in the future obviously. Stuff like that, because Edge covers a lot of cars and they're local to us, like I was mentioning before, so it's convenient. They have every part available as far as Cobb. They have Boomba, they have Go Fast bits, they have everything and anything in between, suspension, or even OEM stuff. We can get a whole timing kit, we can get a whole suspension kit for this car or any car from factory. So, link down below. And if you haven't done so, feel free to like and subscribe, turn on that bell notification for the next video upload if you haven't done so already. If you haven't done so already, what are you doing? You got to get into the program of the best automotive YouTuber, huh, Mario?
That's facts, bro. I mean, that's facts.
I mean, I'm just starting, but I mean, doesn't mean I'm not the best.
I mean, I think you're the best.
Exactly. So, to start with the ST, if you're gonna be following along with us, we're not gonna do a DIY video, just so you know. So, I'm pretty sure there's videos out there on how to do the DIY stuff. That's why we're not doing it. But pretty much, I'll just kind of run you through it, at least step by step, with bolts and what has to come off and whatnot, and then we'll do it, and then yeah, you guys just catch up at the end when we're all installed, and then we'll proceed to the next part. So as far as the intake, we're gonna start with the intake because it's not only the easiest but the fastest thing we gotta do, and I hope that when that's off, it's also the easier to get the access to the blow.
You could be right, yeah.
So it might be easier. So first of all, you're gonna need, where did I do with the drill? What's over here? And last but not least, we'll do the Cobb at the end once everything is
Settled in, and put in.
set up and tested and everything. So you're gonna need a T30 socket or Torx bit. You got two bolts here, one on each corner, and then a couple rivet clips or whatever the hell you want to call it. So you can just get, you know, traditional flathead up here and pop these guys out. So you're gonna have four of those. Two of these, pull off the little rubber caps on top of the windshield wipers, and that should be a 14 if I'm not wrong, and I'm wrong. 16?
16?
No, 15. Oh shit, no. Uh-oh.
I think that's 15.
This one's a 15. Yeah. What is it? Yeah, 15. So it's a 15-inch wrench there. You just want to get that off. Once you get these guys off, sometimes I recommend putting some tape at the bottom line of the wiper and then one at the top so that you know where the positions of the wiper blades are going to be. I've done this many times, so I know where they're supposed to be roughly. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to skip that step and save some time. After that, you're going to want to take off all your, you know, charge sections, take off the OEM box, and just proceed going from here out. And then there's going to be a couple brackets that are usually 10 mil or 12 mil. You shouldn't go anything be above 12 mil. If you're going above 12 mil, you're taking off the wrong thing. But yeah, we'll take off the cowl and we'll come back to explain a little bit more, just to make sure it's a little, at least a little more in depth, even though we're not doing a DIY. It's a official, non-official DIY.
Exactly, it's official business, but maybe it's not.
All right.
All right.
So Alright guys, so we got the cowl, whatever you want to call it, rain guard off. Next, like I was saying, you got to get this off. Unplug your
mass airflow.
Mass airflow sensor. These are 8 mils. Take this off once you got it. Oh yeah, there's one that actually still works, remember?
Oh yeah, none of them work, yeah.
Oh damn, hold on.
That's why you don't build plastic, bro.
Yeah, this box will never be able to get used again. This just has some like rubber points under that you gotta pull really hard at. Disconnect it from either here or here, so that you could get just this section off of it. So this section off of it. Once you have this section off, you proceed to getting this bolt, and this bolt out, and everything that's tied onto it, like the PCV and whatnot, or not the PCV, the vent tube, which is gonna be right here. These you want to squeeze and pull, just like that. And then the last coupler is gonna be, so you can take it off from here if you want to, just to get this section off. But if you don't care about taking this section off, you can do it from here all the way down to the turbo, and the turbo would be another another clamp. So we're gonna do that real quick, and we'll be right back on time with that. So pretty much this one is gonna go to the bottom. This little side, little side turbo outlet. Right there. Yeah. So that goes down. This goes here like that.
It's gonna be sick.
This goes like this, and then there's gonna be a bolt right here, the one that you guys removed from this one. We gotta find ours because ours wasn't missing. Yeah, ours was missing. Oh, and that's another reason why you can't run the cover, because you get rid of all your brackets that.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Right, so this just goes through here. If I can get it. One more time. There we go.
One more time, bro.
We can put it on officially.
You got that flashlight, bro?
Yeah. It's right
on your shoulder. Alright, bet.
Hold on. They disconnected all of this shit, dude. Look at this. This is. Oh. Okay.
What happened?
For a second, I'm gonna try to put this in. Alright, so we got everything buttoned up, tight in here. Vent tube, plug. You have to reuse the OEM box. I thought you didn't, but I guess you do. So that was our bad. Keep your box in if you can. Just take it off from, when you're taking everything off from the stock, take it off from where I'm at right here. Right at the coupler that's right behind the sensor. Everything after the sensor comes off on the stock box or the stock setup. The thing is that it keeps it looking stockish.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. Let me see. Go ahead.
The blow valve is gonna be, it's upside down right now, but it's that one right there where that hose is right here. So it looks like it's gonna be a hose and a couple of Allen bits. Here you go, Morgan. So let me get that.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it hard? Is it kind of like tight?
This is no room to do anything. So before we go in and install everything, all the new hardware, and I think the old hardware is gonna be an H4. This is what fits the best as far as whatchamacallit, the screwdriver that you gotta use. So we're gonna install it real quick. I cut the bracket real quick with the angle grinder, and we're gonna install that real fast.
So the air comes out of that little hose right there?
No, that's what sucks. That's vacuum.
Okay. I love learning about new shit, especially modifying. Stop smiling, bro. What do I? Nice.
Well, the car. So we're done, as you can see from my hands.
He's capping. He put his hands in dirt.
I just shoved them in here. So here's what everything looks like after being installed. There's a nice shiny Boomba one. It's a little hard to see.
Just a little. But
Yeah, but everything's plumbed up. The bracket's reused and everything's nice and sturdy. Nothing's going anywhere because Jamaica is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So nothing's
You
going.
can show him the cuts where we cut out the bracket.
Yeah. Well, I showed the bracket off of the car.
Oh yeah. Wait. All right. Then.
So we're gonna put this wheel back on. While I put the wheel back on, Mario's gonna start on the cowl, and then we're gonna tune the car with the cob. All right, guys. So we're gonna do the cob now. I'm gonna install this real quick. It's pretty self-explanatory on how to do it. Once you plug it into the OBD, the cob will kind of guide you through it. So we're gonna do this real quick. Try to set up two-step and anti-lag, and then we'll go out for a test drive to see how everything sounds. Freaking car is broken.
Do you remember what size it was?
No. 15. It's on the drill still. It's on the drill.
Oh, you're right.
So we got the Access Sport doing its thing right now. I'll let it do its thing. It needs to finish. It's gonna take a while. Plus, I don't think you want to hear the car beeping at 20 miles.
Same as now. The car does not know how to react. Oh, my bad. That wasn't me. That was my twin sister.
But yeah, I'm gonna let that thing do its thing, and then we'll be back when everything is done for a test drive. So the Access Sport's all tuned. The car's tuned on 91, stage 2, and it has the
Two-step?
no, that's what the launch control is. The launch control, and that's it. And then to be able to make this a really clean install, this little cap right here, the service cap where the OBD goes, right here, it had a little bump like this. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? You should get your flashlight just in case.
Let's see. As you can see, we cut it right there. Let's see. Just so they can get a little bit of better lighting.
Turn on your flashlight. So I cut this off. So yeah, this got cut off pretty flush. So now when you plug in the cob sensor or the OBD sensor, this actually fits in here, and it lets it go all the way flush. So what we're gonna do now is pop it out from here. There you go. Pop this off, pop that off. And we're gonna route this up to the dash because he's gonna have a dash mount later, right?
Yep,
Later
what
down
you
the road.
have, basically.
Yeah. So we'll get that down the road. But for now, we'll just have the wire there, and then we can just set it off on the side or something. So this has to go through here.
Is that Geo's? Doesn't sound that bad.
There.
I call this cow tipping.
No.
You know what that's from?
Yeah, that show's annoying.
Good thing it's a movie.
Well, it was a show. Alright, so as far as that goes, that's done for today. We're gonna go on a test drive. Let me move the cars and we'll do that and see how it sounds. Alright, so we're just test driving the car right now. We got the Cobb just chilling up there until he can have his little dash mount.
Really quick, battery's about to die.
You should try to get one soon because of the cable. But we're gonna do a couple pulls and then you'll be able to hear the blow off.
Alright. So this is with windows down. Man, that sounds good. And then once we get to the light, you want to roll up the windows and get cabin noise? Battery exhausted, bro. You want me to record on my phone?